Hello, you people on the internet, girls and boys of all ages. Thank you so much for watching this. This is Keeves, and we are playing a new series of Hearts of Iron 3 with, as you can see, the BlackICE mod. Full conversion mod. We're doing version 8.4, the newest version. So let's give it a go. Uh, so last time in the last series I played as Canada, and I made some mistakes, and the game I didn't get to the full goals that I set out at the beginning. However, I do have to admit that I think there was some things that we did, or I did quite well, well, decently well, and I think that um, if I were to hone my skills a little bit better, I could be able to complete my goals faster. That being said, uh, for the sake of enjoyable gameplay, I think I'm going to try a different country this time, this playthrough, because the last one, it was a long game, but we didn't really accomplish much. The game wasn't really like the playthrough wasn't that interesting, that fun. It was a lot of waiting for stuff to get done due to low manpower, due to kind of poor industrial capacity. But that was actually my fault. I should have really dumped some uh, industrial capacity into creating a bigger industrial capacity. So that kind of kicked me in the butt. Um, I didn't really play as aggressively as I could have, I believe. So now that I've learned those lessons, I want to try it on a different one that's a little more interesting, a little more exciting, a little more in the mixed, where you got stuff going on a regular basis. I'm not going to pick any of the major powers like Germany or UK or Soviets because there's a number of reasons, but mostly I don't find them as fun to do. There's a lot of hassle running around, and it's just not really enjoyable for myself. So I'm looking at somewhere in Europe. And whenever I play Hearts of Iron, I tend to find I have the most fun when I'm not really connected to any faction per se, and I just go completely independent as a neutral party, and I just kill everything in sight, just to see how much I can accomplish just as a neutral party. So that takes France out of the mix because they're already part of the Allies. Czechoslovakia and Austria is kind of out of the mix because they will kind of be merged into Germany. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Poland's going to get squashed between Germany and Soviets, and I think that you could possibly try and defend yourself, but I don't know what we can do. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, no, I don't want to do any of those guys. There's not much expansion, and they'll get squashed by the Soviets no matter what you do. Finland, you'll probably have to deal with again with the Soviets. Norway, you have to deal with Germany. Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, now again have to deal with shit that you don't really want to. So what that leaves essentially is, Albania is actually their own country, but I don't want to pick Albania. So we got Hungary, Romania, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey, Italy, Spain, Portugal. Nah, not Ireland. Screw Ireland. I'm leaning towards either Romania or Spain. I'm leaning towards Romania. I like Romania. However, that being said, Hungary is a kind of a powerhouse as well. The thing about Hungary that makes it a powerhouse is that you have oil right there, and they're actually quite a strong country as an independently. They're actually very strong. Anytime I have to fight the Axis, I find that Hungary performs even better than Italy does. So I might go that route. Go for Hungary and see how much world domination the Hungarian Empire can possibly do. I like it. Okay, so we're going to leave all this the way it is because when we start with the BlackICE mod, it'll give us different difficulties that we can play with. I've never played a custom game. I don't know how the custom game works, so I think you can kind of make. I don't know. I never played a custom game, so I'm not going to do it. So we're going to do Hungary. Uh, yes, yes, I like it. Hungary. Let's do it. It was kind of a toss-up between Hungary and Romania, and I guess Spain, but I didn't want to go through the Spanish Civil War. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Spain is, however, a pretty powerful independent nation in a lot of ways. But okay, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's kind of twitchy. It's like the speeds are kind of twitchy. Let's see if we can scroll speed. Let's bring that down a little bit. Okay. No, it's a little too slow. I'm going to bring that... Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Game options. I'm going to bring that scroll speed just up a little bit, like that. Oh, that's much better. It's much better. It's not so twitchy. Yes. There we go. Okay, so what do we have as Hungary? Or fucking Hungary. Let's go like this. Open it up. Okay, so we have armored train. Armored train? Really? That's new. I've never seen that. 2 armored trains. I'm going to have to look into what armored trains do. We have, okay, we got fighter bombers. We have close air support. We got 2 wings of those. We got 2 interceptors and a close air support. And here, looks like we got 3 cores. On this one, we have an armored car with a motorized HQ. Okay, and then we have cavalry. Okay, cavalry division. So we got cavalry, motorized infantry attachment, artillery recon, truck transport. Again, a new one that I think that just came with this new patch. I don't know what truck transports are up to. I'm gonna have to look into that. And then division headquarters. So we got 2 of those. We also got a horse transport on this one with cavalry, recon cavalry, so on. And that. Okay. Over here it looks like mostly engineer divisions. Again, engineer with HQ. Infantry, artillery, recon cavalry, transports again. Looks like everything kind of has a transport attached to it. I guess it's what you need, perhaps, to keep supplies up. Infantry, artillery, recon cavalry, okay. Infantry, artillery, recon cavalry, okay. Right there, and what do we got on this one? 2 cores, so we got... Yeah, okay, so it's kind of a mishmash bullshit setup. A lot of fucking things. I do want to say I've never actually played as Hungary before, so I do want to mention that. Let's look at the theaters. If there, oh, that's not what I was looking for. Right, here we go. Theaters. It's just 1 theater. Okay, makes sense. It's not a very big country. Alright, resource stockpiles almost empty. Stockpile money. More efficient laws. So we want to do 3-year draft. Oh, 3-year draft. That's right off the bat. That's kind of nice. Okay. Massive education. Yes, that's fine. Mixed industry. Yes. Let's switch to mixed industry. State press. That's okay. Basic training. We want to switch that up to specialized training. Okay. So, politics. Build speeds. I see efficiency. What else do we got? Manpower. How much manpower do we get every month? 1.3. That's low. It's not very much. Also, no, we don't want to drop our... Okay, so he gives us an IC of -2, but a partisan efficiency of +15, or -15. That means nothing to me. He is a useless dude. So I would much rather have this guy. It gives us unity change of +3%, but we get money, ruling support, and manpower. Okay, that's alright, I guess. Not the greatest, but it is what it is. Supply consumption, combat move speed. This guy, look at him. No negatives, all positives. Why not? Why would we go with anybody else? Starting experience, organization regenerate. Yeah, that looks good. We have no Navy, it doesn't matter. Air Force, okay. That's alright. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. More research. Oh, right. So right off the bat, of course, we want some education. We want some medicine. Yes, yes, yes. Those are important. Industry. We want supply reproduction. We want... Oh, we don't need oil refinery. We will take a coal to oil conversion, however. We do want that. Let's bring our espionage down. Let's bring, and actually we don't need any espionage right off. Actually, no, that's wrong. We do need a little bit of espionage. Let's put 1.5. Let's bring diplomacy down to nothing. Let's bring officers down to, say, 2-ish. If I can actually put it at 2. So, since our last sort of playthrough, I've learned to kind of, you know, I admit I'm not the most experienced or tenured YouTube Let's Play individual. So I hope that you guys all just kind of bear with me as I'm kind of getting into the swing of things and trying to make sure that what I'm thinking I actually bring it to words so that you guys know what I'm kind of trying to do. Road network, yes, because we want that supply throughout throughput and the combat reinforced chat. That's nice. Industry, yes, it gives us a manpower hit of a -1.5. I know this kind of sucks. However, we do need industry a little bit later, so we're going to do that. New industrial zone. Oh, not yet. I'm going to say not yet. And this one, not yet. Okay, so that kind of handles our nation. Yes, we do need all these sons of bitches there. It's too early for that. We have mounted infantry activated. Okay. We don't need that yet. We do need those. And let's not worry about that yet. We do need that. Half-track truck organization, -1. Okay, but we need those. These guys don't have a whole lot of anything right now in terms of training of any kind. Like, it's literally bare bones, nothing. We want Great War analysis. We have a lot of cavalry, so we need that to go up. We need to get assault concentration up. And I think that is good for now. Yes, for now. For now, that's fine. That gives us some stuff to work with. Okay, national decisions. Annual espionage focus. We want to go for reduce our neutrality. Support an economic boost for short term. Helping us Abyssinia. Nope, they can go to hell. BlackICE game guide. Oh, here we go. So normal. This is the BlackICE. You know how hard it actually is. Deal. Um, there's normal. This one I'm actually going to do it as hard. I haven't done grow fast before, and frankly at the moment I don't want to. Last playthrough I did it as normal. Oh, do I want to put it on hard? That's the question. I'm already playing as Hungary and I'm going against everybody. I'm not joining a faction. I'm going to keep it as normal. I'm just going to keep it as normal, and that's that. You know, I'm not good enough at video games to, yes, that's awesome, to really, I think. National recruitment policy. Let's do the same approach. Leader backstory. Player backstory. Start parents. La 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 la. Okay. Where a person is from and how they are raised plays an integral part of the formation of the person's leadership traits. This is new. Let's figure out a little bit about who you are before you assume power. Okay, sounds good. My mother. The mother-child relationship is paradoxical and, in a sense, tragic. It requires the most intense love on the mother's side. Yet this very love must help the child grow away from the mother and to become fully independent. Basically, am I a mama's boy, or am I like a douchebag who doesn't love his mom? So, staunch political lobbyist. My mother, was she a staunch political lobbyist, spreading patriotism out of your passion, but not everyone is drinking your Kool-Aid? Is she a political negotiator? Your ability to get both sides to come together for a solution is handy, though it has alienated some groups. Am I a pioneering scientist? The scientific community adores you. Potential soldier? Not so much. Am I a great war correspondent? Your admiration for the military is an inspiration for others, but you've seen enough of the horrors of war. Are you a respected leader? The people could think of no one else as their leader but you. However, the intelligence community begs to differ. Or did she give me up for adoption? The bitch. You are fiercely independent, but the general population simply doesn't approve of your strong arm tactics. Well, if we're going to go into the role-playing sense, I would have to go for the adoption bitch. And, you know, my head is trying to say the Great War Correspondent, because the whole playthrough that we're going to do is going to be very much aggressive expansion and things like that. It's going to piss off the general population. It's probably going to bring dissent, is what I'm guessing. But, oh, here. National Unity is going to give me espionage bonus, but a national unity of -1, -0.1. I don't really care about the espionage bonus. Respected leader gives me a national unity bonus. Unit recruit time bonus, but a research efficiency. Okay, I see. I think it's a unit recruit time of +7%, but a research efficiency of +2%. Given our current research situation, I think I'm actually going to go for the research one. The unit recruit time, it's a pain in the ass a little bit, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough to make it worthwhile. While extra research efficiency is always a bonus. So I think I'm going to go for that one. So, my father, who somehow is very, very happy and is holding twins, so maybe I have a Leia to my Luke. No? I don't know. I found the very best way to advise your children is to find out what they want to do and advise them to do it. U.S. President Harry Truman. Your father was a respected intellectual and professor, was an adventurous sailor, Was a biplane pilot during the Great War. Was a soldier through and through. Was a respected local merchant. Left home when you were young. Or let's start over, please. Left home when I was young gives me IC efficiency. Money. Oh, with money a hit. This one gives me a money plus with IC efficiency. Organization regain rate in a land organization. Ooh, that is a sexy thought. However, no, not the professor route. I think the soldier one is going to benefit us the most. So I'm going to go for that one. Organization regain rate of 1%, land organization of 5%, but I'm going to get a hit to air and naval at minus 2.5% on both. Okay. In my childhood, alright, how many of these we got to do? When we are children, we seldom think of the future. The innocence leaves us free to enjoy ourselves as few adults can. The day we fret about the future is the day we leave our childhood behind. Patrick Rothfuss. Your childhood can be summarized as: your parents encourage well-rounded behavior, your parents focus your energies in competitive athletic adventures, you grew up in a very poor family, your parents encourage you to read as many books as possible, you love to daydream and build things, your parents sent you off to military school, you became a child apprentice in a factory, sweatshop, or let's start over. Alright, so child apprentice gives me bonuses to all the resources, but a -2 to heart attack and soft attack. Don't want that. Child in military school gets us a hit to all the resources, but a bonus to heart attack and soft attack. Possible. I kind of like that idea. Daydream and build things gives me an IC bonus of 2%, but a leadership modifier -4. Hard to say. While encouraged to read as many books as possible gives me the opposite, -2 to IC, or leadership modifier +4. These two are tough because both IC and leadership are important, and I don't like giving a hit to either of those. Not the manpower modifier, we don't want to hit to that at all. However, a national manpower modifier 5%, but at consumer goods during wartime at +10% and supply consumption of +1%. Possible. It's possible. Or the well-rounded. The well-rounded gives us nothing. Okay, so I think in either the athletic adventures or the military school. Athletic endeavors is going to give us a hit to our overall IC because consumer goods during wartime +10%. That means that, that means that we're going to have to spend a little more IC to overcompensate on keeping that descent down. But we get a manpower modifier +5%, and we're getting a whopping 1.6 monthly gain in our manpower. That might make a big difference. So I'm thinking this one. However, the military school, that a heart attack and soft attack 2% is huge. Really is huge. Especially when you got, resources get hit. The crude oil -2% is kind of tough because once we get a little more of a mechanized army where you got trucks and tanks and all that stuff, any crude oil we can get is a huge bonus. So I think I'm going to go for the military school now that I think about it. Yes, I'm going to go for military school. Alright, your childhood hero. Is there another one? Oh, Jesus. Your childhood hero. We do not have to become heroes overnight, just a step at a time. Meeting each thing that comes up, discovering we have the strength to start or to stare it down. Eleanor Roosevelt. Your childhood hero was a famous soldier, a famous politician, a famous radio character, a famous industrialist, a wealthy independent businessman, or a prominent banker. All right, so famous soldier gives us organization rate, but ruling party support of -1%. The other one, a famous politician, gives us the opposite. However, a 1% to organization rate, but a ruling party support of +3%. Um, Radio character gives us a +5 in national manpower, but a -2 in industrial or IC. While a famous industrialist only gives us a +1 in IC and a -2 in manpower. Money or IC? Money and IC. I like in this organization regain rate. Ruling party support of -1%. I'm okay with that. Okay, player backstory is as a young adult. Okay, I think this is the last one. As a young adult, what is the distressing contrast there is between the radiant intelligence of a child and the feeble mentality of the average adult? Sigmund Freud. Wow, I really like that quote. Fucking people are dumb. Okay, as a young adult, you became a sailor in the Navy, became a pilot in the Air Force, became a soldier in the Army, fell in with a radical militant crowd, became a peace activist, went to medical school and became a doctor, or became an apprentice to an industrialist. So, sailor in the Navy, you get an officer recruitment and naval build speed, but air speed and land speed are down. Air Force gives you the opposite. Airspeed is up, but the other two are down. And then Army is the land build speed is up, but the other two are down with officer recruitment. Radical militant ground gives you a national revolt risk of +3. Don't really want that, but a national manpower modifier of 5%. Okay. Peace activist gives us a national revolt risk of -2, but a national manpower modifier of -1%. Medical school gives you a repair speed of -1, but a casualty trickleback of 2%, while the industrialist is the other way around. That's interesting. I'm thinking this repair speed. Casualty trickleback is nice, especially when you got a low manpower count. So I think went medical school and became a doctor. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Boom, this puts me into... Okay, so that's done. Okay, let's actually go back to that diplomacy screen. Let's set automatic trade. Annual national focus. We want to get in Army focus, gives us -1,000 supplies. Okay. Ooh, okay, so what this does right now is January 1st, 1936. Examine our armaments factories. The industrial capacity of our armaments factories needs improving to keep at pace with the Army's demands. All non-armor land units will have increased production speeds. We can either spend valuable resources to build a series of 10 new factories to improve the production in our existing factories for a short time. 10 new factories, or improve the productions of our existing factories for a short time. New factories will be created according to IC levels and provinces. If you have enough IC, you will gain all 10 from your chosen national focus. Interesting. Okay, so we can either build new factories, which gives us a -5 IC for a year, energy, blah, 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 all that stuff for a year. And it gives us armament factories with level 1 in Budapest, Győr, and Szeged. Or we can boost existing factories for the next year. We get a land build speed of -10%. I would rather do this. Build new factories. Prepare for war. Yes, we want to prepare for war. Chinese AI difficulty. Okay. we're going to set all of these to normal. Italian, German, Eastern Front, normal Soviets, Western Front, normal Allies. Everybody's normal. Okay, so that's done. Our neutrality is currently 50%. So now that's just the diplomacy window. Oh man, we're getting going here. I want to get this all done before we're ready to go. So let's bring the consumer goods down. Supplies, enforcement, upgrades. To there. Shit, consumer goods takes up a lot. Why does it take so much? Base value, Great Depression event. Ah, right. So once the Great Depression event is done, the consumer goods isn't that bad. So the first 3 years, we're dumping stupid amounts into that. But that being said, let's not worry about this yet. Actually, technology is fine. We got that done. Politics, we just got that finished. Intelligence, right? So we want to do own supplies. We want to do counter-espionage up. We also want to raise in the national unity. Actually, we want to raise the national unity a lot more. Let's do counter-espionage like that, and ruling support party. So what we want to do, here's what we want to do. We are Hungary. The best way to do this, I think, is try to take out Austria or Czechoslovakia before Germany can. If not, we're going to go after Yugoslavia. So we want to do whatever we can to raise or to lower our neutrality. So we do Czechoslovakia, we do Austria, like so, and we do Yugoslavia, like so. So what we want to do is increase their threat. We don't want to do anything else but increase their threat, like so. Cool. And then theaters and so on. So this video's already been a half hour, so I'm going to end it here. I haven't even pressed play yet. This is just all the ramp up to just getting ready to play and a little bit of figuring out what we want to do and all this other stuff. So thank you all for watching. I hope you watch or continue watching the rest of the playthrough. I'm going to try and make it a lot more interesting, a lot more conversation and things like that going on, and try and explain what I'm doing in comparison to the last playthrough I did in West Canada, and I hope that keeps things a little more engaging. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like all my videos, please hit subscribe. And if you have some comments on things on how I can improve this video and make it a little bit better, please put it in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. We're going to see you next time. Kiev's out.